Hi everybody, this is a video on how to build your digital bibliography. I'm just going to show you kind of the nuts and bolts about starting the website. I'm recommending that we use Google Sites. Google Sites is free and you can build a nice looking website here that's easy to use, easy to make. So go ahead and do two things. First, make sure you have a Gmail account. Log into that Gmail account. It's going to be linked to your Gmail. If you don't have one, go ahead and make one. And once you've got that, go ahead and just Google Sites. When you get to this option here, the thing you want to make sure you select is New Google Sites. Do not select Create a New Site. That is actually their old platform. It's way clunkier, harder to use, doesn't look as good. You want a new Google site. Once you get to New Google Sites, these are sites that I already have, you're going to want to make a new one. Go ahead and look for that red plus sign in the bottom right corner. This is your new site. All right, once you get there, go ahead and title your site. I recommend giving this an easy name. So I'm going to call my site Dr. Wender's Digital Bibliography. And because I've made another sample of this, this is going to be sample 2. I just call this page title. I'm going to give it the same name, but add home, Digital Bibliography, home. All right. Then I'm going to go head over here to themes, pick a theme. There's not a lot of options, but the options they have are nice. So I'm going to try this one today. Let's see here. Let me try that green. All right, cool. Font style, let's look. Ooh, we've got some other options here. It's kind of fun. All right, we'll stick with that. Okay, so here we are at the home page. So on your home page, if you look at my example, you're going to need an About Me and My Project section and a picture. So let me show you how to basically add text and image. When you click on a blank area, you might need to double click actually. You should get this little icon. It's circle with 4 icons around it, 1 in the middle, and it's all the options you need to build whatever you need. So I'm going to start with text. Once you do that, you'll get a text box and you can just kind of start writing in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put About Me and My Project, and I'm not going to give you all that info right now. You can see my example. Okay, cool. Now I know I want a picture of myself next to this, so I'm going to double click again and I want to go to image. So once you go to image, you have a few ways you can get images. If you happen to use Google to score albums as I do, all your albums are there. You have access to those. You can search for an image. You can get to an image from URL. You can upload an image. So lots of options for getting a picture of yourself on here. Once you've done that, there's a couple other things you need to add to your homepage. If you notice mine, one of the things I ask you to do is to make 2 lists on your homepage that are really easy for us, your readers, to use, and for you, frankly. So those 2 lists are, I'm going to go ahead and double click and get text again. So one of the lists is the 5 annotated sources you are going to use. These ones are fully annotated, so you're using all the templates, or you're using the template and filling out all those different sections for it. Again, look at my example, look at the assignment. You'll know what I mean if that's not ringing a bell right now. But you also need to show us your 5 additional sources. These are 5 other sources you found. You might use them. You're not actually going to do the whole evaluation and analysis of them, but you are going to link them here, and you are going to briefly tell us about them just in a couple sentences. All right, so that's there. Cool. Now, what else do I need to do? Well, I need to start building pages. So to build pages, head over here to the right. You can add a page, click on that little plus sign again for add page. For adding a new page, whatever you decide in terms of page naming, it needs to be consistent. Remember that every single page is a new source. My recommendation is to start with author's last name. I'm just going to make something up here. Author's last name, first initial, and then the beginning of the title. So let's say websites to use. Again, I'm making up a source here, but just for an example. Okay, there's my page name. Now it's going to bring me to that page, and it just kind of started that page for me, which is great. A couple things about these pages. You want to link your source to this page. So how do you do that? Well, there's 2 ways to do that. Let's say it's actually a website. All you need to do is hyperlink the title. So select that title, go to the hyperlink image. That's the image that you would have, the symbol you'd have for hyperlinking in any website builder. click on that. And then what you want to do is go ahead and paste the link in. So if there's a website, just paste that URL in, click apply, and it will be there. Let's say you've got an article that you had to download. It's a PDF, so you can't do that. Instead, what I would do is upload it. So what that means is that I can access these articles when I come on, and so can you. You're storing everything here. So this is essentially your digital library. Really, everything's here for you. So you can go ahead and click upload. It'll let you drag a file or select a file. And what it will mean is that you can just get to that file right here. Again, it's stored right here. You don't even need to keep it on your computer anymore. You can get it anywhere that you go. All right, last thing that I want to show you. Let's go back to home. When you're home and you start, let's say you've made a few pages now, I want those sources linked here so that it's very easy for us to tell which 5 are the annotated ones, which are your additional, and so that it's very easy for you to get there. So it's super easy to link a page you've already made. Go ahead and go back to that hyperlink symbol, and your site should give you your pages as options for linking. Go ahead and click on that, click apply. Oh, great, now it's there, and it's linked. All right, awesome. Last thing to do, you're going to want to publish your site. As soon as your first digital bibliography check-in is due, you need to publish it so that somebody, me, your readers, so that we can see it. So for publishing it, you have a couple options. You get to name your site. So I typically do not allow my site to appear in search results. I'm not really doing this for other people to see. So let's call this, we'll use it these 3 characters. So I'm going to put, let's see. D. Wonder, Dr. Wender. Oh, it doesn't want me to use a period. Okay, Dr. Wender, Bibliography. Hopefully that'll let me use it. Yep, it likes it. If it doesn't like your name, you're not going to be able to publish. If it does, perfect. Publish. Now, anyone should be able to see this. What you're going to need to do is go ahead and put that link in. So when you actually go to share this bibliography, when you're submitting your discussion post, you're just going to copy and paste this link. That's going to get us there. All right. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot, guys.